If you're neurodivergent and a believer in Christ and you struggle in relationships, I am about to make you feel so seen that it's going to blow your mind. Because of how your mind works, you look for clarity and you look at things rationally. A lot of people don't look at it that way, and they can mistake your need for clarity for anxiousness or over-explaining. For you, over-explaining is based off of communication, which is meant to regulate safety. But for people, they take your over-explaining as you trying to gain some form of control. And distance and silencing and stonewalling hurts because you're looking for real structure. You're not really looking for reassurance, but people take it as you're needy. You're looking for mutual understanding and not emotional regulation. God is a God of order, not confusion. So you have to understand that wanting clarity is not an emotional or moral failure. Just some people aren't used to exploring truth or depth about themselves. Anxious attachment says, please don't leave me. I need reassurance. But neurodivergence says, I want to make sure we're on the same page so we don't misstep. Outwardly, they can look identical, but they're totally different. But then it gets disheartening because you get labeled as too much or too clingy. It causes you to feel like the only thing you can do to be loved at times is to just shrink yourself. And on top of seeing things for what they really are, you also abide by the principles of Christ. And those can be way more convicting and loud for people who are neurodivergent. And it can come off as so intense to anybody else. And because neurodivergent people process information quicker, it kind of makes the other person feel like they're always being read or scanned, hypervigilance. But I need you to understand that trusting in God doesn't mean abandoning your form of communication. Sometimes we look for people that have a lot of the same temperaments that we like or that are similar, but understand that we need to be with people that align more with the capability and the capacity to want to understand us. The scriptures talk about love being patience and kindness, and there's nothing more patient than taking the time to understand why somebody is the way they are. But it's so strange how anxious attachment and neurodivergency can easily kind of get mixed up.